welcome in everybody. August 12th. Captain Ray, how you doing tonight? Welcome
Good,
in.
good.
I want to, of course, thank everybody for joining us tonight. We got two guys we've been friends with a long time.
Yeah.
Ray and we're going to talk about minefield tonight. Of course, Brad Alston. We all know Brad, who's on a committee, of course, with the South Florida Drone Meetup.
South Florida
and
Drone
Phillip
Meetup
Coshatt,
Committee.
who is probably he is probably the president of the minefield meetup committee, I guess. He helps Ken a lot now, but we'll get them in here in a few minutes. Got a cheat sheet here as always. I do want to say we're going to give away I got a set of ND filters for the Avada 2 #Fly for Fun, and we got a great sticker pack. So we'll do 2 little drawings at the end of the night, and it's USA shipping only on these items. Or if you go on a minefield, I'll get them to you because I will be there. Ray, let's see what else we got. The South Florida Drone Meetup, of course, we know that's coming up in 244 days. That's all.
Yeah,
but of course, minefield is 2 weeks, right? So
a week and a half, right?
Yeah, week and a half. Yeah, so 10 days away roughly. So I'll be going to that, and we'll, of course, Phillip and Brad will catch us up on that. And Ken may try to pop in. I mean, I invited him, so I'm not sure if he will, but if he does, we'd love to have him. Let's see. I do want to say, of course, the Northeast Drone Meetup is right after that. What is that? September the 11th, right?
Yeah, September 11th. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Going back, I just want to say, book your hotels if you haven't booked that for the South Florida Drone Meetup, because we all flew in corporate, and we're not really sure if they're going to be adding rooms. So go ahead and take care of that if you know you're going. And even if you think about going, go ahead and book that room.
Quite a few people booked already. They booked already.
Yeah. So we want to do that. And, I do want to say we had a birthday. Bill Thomas had a birthday. I think it was actually yesterday. And I want to say get well to Lauren. Lauren Downhour took a little fall, I believe, at his house.
Yeah, get well, Lauren.
So we'll, get well, Lauren. And
happy birthday, Bill.
Let's see. I do want to say, man, I'll tell you what, I don't want to talk about the drone stuff too much, of the ban and all that, but they get out there and make that comment. I got to meet Ryan the other day. He was down here on a court case, and Captain Joe and I got to fly with him. And you know what, man, those guys put in a lot of work, him and Vic and a whole lot of other people. And so hey, get out there and make that comment. And I know at first I said I'm not writing more comments and all that, but that's definitely the wrong attitude. And we got to try to protect what's going on. There's a lot of things happening right now. So
I'll tell you, Johnny, that was nice of you to share your secret spot with Ryan. What did he think of it? Yeah,
he did. You know what? He had fun. He actually went out the next night and tried to fly the lighthouse, but the road was closed. They put some big culverts in. And he went out to the Mandeville lakefront, and Joe actually went out there, and Joe had a little problem, something with the Air3S. I don't know, logged him out or something. You know how to log you out or something.
I know, and then you got to log in.
Yeah, and he was having trouble.
Sometimes a tip is shut it off and restart it, and it'll connect.
But he did get to fly with Ryan again that night. So and then Ryan headed back to Michigan. The court case here that he come down for got postponed, and it's a kind of a long story. And I'm hoping that we'll get him on the show when that when the decision is made in that court case. And it's a very important thing that would it's something that it could be bad for every state, or it could be good for every state. So let's I
give Ryan a lot of credit, man, going down there and representing all of us. He represents all of us.
Oh, absolutely.
For us, and that's a great thing what he does, really.
All right, well, let's rate.
We got a great crowd in the house, Johnny.
Yeah, let's say hello, and then I'll let you introduce.
TJ was number one. How you doing, TJ? Captain
TJ.
Joe, he was right behind him. And Ron Johnson's, he's watching tonight. How you doing, Ron? Wherever you are. And Terry, Gator Drones, how you doing? And let's see, who else?
Got a fellow New Yorker, Mr. Eddie Nunez.
Yeah, Mr. Eddie Nunez. How you doing? And John Flynn's in the house. How you doing, John?
Roger, Technique.
Petty. How you doing? Lee, Sergeant Rock, how you doing?
Another New Yorker, Angel, right there. Yeah.
How you doing, Angel? Well, he's really New Jersey, but
Oh, New Jersey. Okay. Well, to me, it's all New York, you know.
yeah. So, and Dan is in the house, and Nick's watching in North Carolina.
Drone Okie, welcome in.
Yeah, we got a great crowd, guys, and we appreciate it.
Well, Ray, I'm gonna let you introduce these two guys because you wasn't in the back room and they were saying some pretty nice stuff about you. No, they was.
Well, I tell you, these two guys are two of the drone superstars. I like to call them drone superstars or drone celebrities. But Brad, he jumped on the South Florida Drone Meetup Committee, and he's such a big help. He makes up the ID badges. I don't have the South Florida Drone Meetup one, but I got the Northeast Drone Meetup one here. And I know he's going to be showing the Minefield ID badges. And that's such a big thing, what he does, really. Can't say enough about Brad. And then we got Phillip. Phillip's in the house now. And he comes to the South Florida Drone Meetup. And he's such a big supporter. And my pleasure to know both of these drone superstars.
They're great. Man, I'll tell you what.
Ray Kelly. It's Ray Kelly. Ray Kelly. Yes.
What?
Ray Kelly.
Ray.
Oh, yeah.
No, don't talk about Ray Kelly.
Y'all don't know how much that cost y'all, but that's okay.
Well, wait a minute. The crab cakes that I had earlier, man, they were good. I'm still wiping that mess off. And
I saw Bob Casey welcome in.
I literally had crab cakes earlier.
And I ran out of cocktail sauce, Johnny. Fax me some.
I got plenty of cocktail sauce here with me if you need it.
Okay.
I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina currently, so I'm gonna have to here.
Yeah, I tell you, Brad, you're doing so much traveling. I can't keep track of you.
Hey, this week I've been all over North Carolina. Oh, nice filters. Yep, those are nice for the Ibata too. I've been to Charlotte. I've been to Southport, North Carolina, Jacksonville, North Carolina. Oh my gosh! And now I'm in Raleigh. Tomorrow I'm going back to Charlotte. So yeah, I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
But
Phillip,
I got my work truck with me here. Yep, go ahead.
Phillip?
Trying to find my gun. Anyway, it's been a crazy 2-3 weeks. Brad can contest for it too. Work is just incredible right now. That 4-letter word, of course, and economy. I can tell you right now, the economy is strong because we're building. We're fixing to. We're breaking ground on our 20th branch, and that means 20 branches for me to keep up throughout the state of Alabama. That's the reason why I'm retiring next year. So.
Oh, okay. Busy.
It's too busy. So,
but I tell you, Phillip, you've been I think going to Minefield since the first one, right? And this is Minefield 7-0.
I missed the very first one. I never missed any other ones. We even had one during the COVID period where all of us just stood there and flew with masks on.
Well, Phillip, if you would start a little bit from the beginning. I know you know a little bit of history, and I know a lot of people know about Minefield, but tell us, of course, tell us where it's at and the dates, and tell us kind of how it got from where it started to where it is, next weekend.
Well, it's always ran around Ken's birthday. This year it's his 60th birthday, so it's kind of a special deal for he didn't realize one day how old I actually was until I took 2 sets of blood pressure pills that day. and we were at Caraway, and I'm just sitting there like just. He says, "You all right?" And I said, "No, I need to go down to the truck and just sit down for a little bit and cool." And he goes, "Oh, you're too young." And I told him, I was like, at that time, I was getting close to 61 or something like that. And he's turned around and he goes, "You're that old?" So,
you're all catching me.
But Minefield, he was cruising through. He was cruising through Brownsville, seen this sculpture, and just wow, this is where And he met Billy Tripp, went through everything, and the first year was let's have it around the birthday. his birthday, and it's been that way ever since. Of course, it's August 21st, 22nd, 23rd. The VTOL is going to be out there again this year. We didn't get to see it last year, but the year before that, which I got the drone up in the air and got a few shots of the VTOL flying around. That was really nice.
That was pretty cool. I have never seen anything like that. It just immediately reminded me of the Jetsons I used to watch when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly what it was. I mean, it's and it was crazy to see him flying around. It was almost like nerve-wracking.
I was thinking that, okay, he's going to take off. He's going to hover. He's going to, just, go yaw back and forth a little bit. And then he's come back down. He took off and kept on going. And we were like, okay, where's he going? He flew all around Brownsville. People are out in their front porch going, what is that?
Yeah, sure.
And and we had the police department show up, because people were reporting it. And he flew around a good bit around Brownsville, and I wish I would have got him flying right past Minefield. He flew right on the backside of Minefield, and I was like, man, I wish I would have got that shot. Because
watching that video, when I saw the video of that thing, it is very, very impressive, and like you say, scary.
Oh yeah, very scary. And what scares me right now is the heat. And how hot it's going to be, because Brad, you remember we had to put fans all around. We had to grab fans everywhere and put fans all the way around it to cool it down.
Yeah, I'm bringing at least one fan.
Take you for a ride, Phillip.
Do what, Johnny?
I hear he wants to take Phillip for a ride in that VTOL.
Taking me for a ride.
Hey, a quick thing. Somebody was saying my audio volume was low. I adjusted it up some. If that's any better, I hope.
I think you sound okay. Yeah,
you do. Sound good.
All right.
But no,
Brad, you've been going quite a few years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I only missed I think I've only missed the first one, but some reason or other, I think I missed the third one as well. But I know I missed the first one, and I've been every year since. I'm pretty sure, but yeah, it's been a big event for Ken's birthday. That's what it's basically with his birthday bash, but it's just more of a social gathering like all the other ones. And Minefield's just that artistic metal structures that Billy Tripp has built.
Amazing.
Is ideal for FPV flyers. I mean, it's just a crazy amount of metal. You can fly a camera drone around there, but that's at your own risk. But it's pretty cool.
I'm gonna just let this play while Phillip.
To me, it's where I met Bob Casey, Dennis Lovelady, Brad, Chris Hope. I mean, a bunch of different Joe. That's where I knew Joe from.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of people I've met, because Brownsville was the one I was normally going to before South Florida, and now I go to both. I wish I could try to make it to others. It's just so hard to do it, especially being at work.
Well, Phillip, always, maybe I heard this last year, maybe I heard it this year. Is this, Ken said something about this could be his last? I mean, do you know anything about that? Or is that something he just says every year?
You never know. I mean, this is going to be one of the biggest. I can tell you that. To me,
everybody shows up.
Number one, if everybody, and as much is happening with Ken and everything, he is involved in a bunch of other projects and stuff. Right. Yeah. Not only with the radio station and stuff, but also the whole city of Brownsville supports him and this cause for all of us. They support all of us, really. I mean, last year we got these stickers from the Heritage Club.
Oh yeah.
Nice. So, they support us. And this year, Johnny, you had it up earlier. What are they calling it? They're calling it the Minefield Flight Deck. The Heritage, I think it's the Heritage Club. They're sponsoring a big screen and I think it's going to be side covered type tent.
Yeah, it's a little special area is what they doing.
Yeah, where you can sit there and watch it on the big screen.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
I'm bringing two projectors, 2 high power projectors and stuff. There's Billy Tripp on that. That motorbike's got 8. What was it? 8 handlebars.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's got a little bit. He's got.
I turned the audio down on that, so.
Now,
Yeah,
Phillip, the guy Billy Tripp, tell us a little bit about Billy. I know he's is he 70 years old? Is in his early 70s, and
I want to say he is.
He started building this thing.
Hold on. I've got a little bit about Billy, and
John Olson, welcome in. Bud Bieber, welcome in. Who else I see?
hello, everybody in the chat.
Chris Hope, welcome in. Well, what's up, Chris? We'll be glad to see
Mayor,
Chris again. I haven't seen Chris since 2000, I think, 21 at Manfield. Spin Up, yeah.
he was born in 1955.
Okay.
I got one of your favorites is coming up, Johnny. Watch the video. Not one of your favorites and last.
All right.
Brian, Wayne Point, New England, welcome in. Tom.
Minefield is essentially Billy's life story built out of steel, and it's an outdoor church, a cemetery, a ship, and a personal grave marker. In other words, he's going to be buried there. He's already got permission from the city to be buried there.
Of course, Brownsville's where Tina Turner's from, if y'all didn't know that.
Yeah, we talked about that. I think Joe Leone said something about riding his new e-bike over to that dude. They have a little statue, I believe, or something not too far from there, I guess.
Oh, yeah, wait a minute. I got that on his
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah.
There's some Booker.
Oh, yeah, right there.
Yeah, that's a little museum, I think. It's got some stuff in it about the history of Brownsville.
Yeah.
And there is a statue somewhere. I don't know if it's in this video, but I haven't seen it yet myself.
Yeah, it's not too far. I think Joe and I looked it up. I'm not sure. He said he could ride the e-bikes over there or something. So, but
there's a school that you went to.
Yeah, they got
and then the guy Billy Tripp, Brad and Phillip. He's very accommodating and
Oh yeah.
I know. I see. Well, Ken climbed this thing, and just the thing about today, people hardly let you do anything on their properties and all. So it's pretty amazing.
Yeah. It is.
Billy could care less. You can do anything you want for the most part. I know he lets Ken have his freedom around there, but I don't know about everybody.
Sure.
No,
absolutely.
No, there's no climbing any of the stuff except Ken normally is the only one that climbs. Yeah. And believe me, I don't want to climb it.
It's scary. It's very scary. It's scary to watch Ken climb.
Yeah.
Very much so.
I know one thing. You never catch me climbing that tower.
Especially with no steps.
And Phillip, it seems like just from watching the videos the last, I say couple of years or it seemed like last year, and it may just be me, but it seemed like they had a lot of camera drones. I know they had a lot of FPV, but it was a lot of camera drones last year. And
they did.
I say most cases it's the sunrises and about 2 hours after the sun rises.
Right.
You get your flights in and then start socializing probably about 8 or 9 o'clock maybe go grab some breakfast, and then come back and do some more stuff and watch everybody fly around and everything. And then in the evening time, go eat, or go lunch, go eat your dinner. After dinner, let's go fly for another sunset. And you get your flying in both ways.
Well, I think with the camera drones, mostly the people go above all the Billy stuff and kind of look down and maybe do a little bit of cinematic stuff. But that field behind the grocery store is a good place for people to fly as well.
Hey guys, the comment on the screen, I really believe that right there. Now.
Okay.
I could just see him now.
You know what he does? I think he's got like a onesie Spider-Man.
No. No, it's going to be a great time. I mean, the only thing, expectations, right? It's going to be hot. So just expect to be warm. You're going to be sweaty. We're going to have lots of water there. I know Chris Hope's bringing a big cooler. Ken Herring, I think you're bringing a big cooler. I'm bringing a little cooler because y'all have the big coolers. The grocery store is right next door. There's plenty of water, drinks, food. They actually have a little cafe in there, if you call it that, or a little grill.
Minefield Grill.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about in the grocery store, but yeah.
Oh, the grocery store, yeah. They also they got a deli and a grill back there.
And then there's stuff up and around the town. There's a couple of fast food joints if somebody wants to pull their car out of all that mess. Once you get in there, it's kind of hard to get out.
Give up your parking spot.
Yeah, you don't want to give up your parking spot. And sometimes you can't get out of it. And you haven't seen it, Ray, but Johnny, you'll see it. Once cars start parking in behind the tents, you get 2 or 3 deep, and nobody in the first 2 rows can get out. So
right,
that's just the way it is.
That's just the way it is. You made up the ID badges, right?
Yeah, I started this last year, maybe the year before, without Ken's knowledge, and I just brought them and gave them to Billy Tripp and Ken, and I made anybody I knew, just like South Florida Drum Meetup. I got a list. And the South Florida Drum Meetup, Ray, you always provide that to me, and make sure I have all the names, and it's usually 100+ names. This time I kind of had to do it from memory, and then on the show, on the chats, I've been asking over and over again, who's coming to Minefield, and I just created a list, and I'll just do this so it can't see it, but I've got a handwritten list, and it ended up being, I don't know, 30 some names that I actually have. So if somebody's coming and I don't know they're coming, oh yeah, here we go.
Hey, is Rick Williamson on that list?
Well, yes, he is.
Oh well, I don't know if I'm coming.
No.
So that's the badge. I've already made them up for Billy and Ken and
nice.
Oh yeah, here we go. And those are made. And I'm actually working on them right here. I've got my guillotine right here and all my goodies back here that I printed before I left.
Man, I tell you what, Brad.
I've got it.
Brad,
got them all.
We appreciate. I know you do it for the South Florida Drum Meetup, and you do it. Listen, you do it at your own cost, it takes up. I know it takes up time, and I know you always. I know you called me a couple of days before, and you kind of always. Doing it at the last minute, but that's just how it is. We talked about
that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing it right now, and I'm doing it on the road. Oh yeah, Bob's in the chat. Bob, I got yours. I just cut it out just a few minutes ago.
Nice.
So
nice. That's nice.
People love getting the,
I've got a whole bunch
ID.
Well, it's a great memory, from that event. And then Phillip, he does have some T-shirts, but you have to order them. Yeah, he's not selling them at the event, right?
He's not selling them at the event.
He told me a couple years back. He said he wasn't going to order a stock because you'll end up with leftovers, and they've got a specific year on them now. They got Minefield 7, 6. One year he just had Minefield, and he said "Hello, I am" sticker on the thing, and he wrote your name.
I've got one that says "Hello, my name is Phillip."
Yep, I got that one as well. But I bought mine, and I think Ken sent me a notification yesterday that mine's been shipped. I got a tracking number. It's coming. So hopefully I'll have mine before I leave next week.
Guys,
Hey,
hashtag fly for fun. We'll give this away toward the end of the show. It's some filters for Nevada too. If you got one, I'll get
Like
it to you.
Start RC.
If you win it and you come in the minefield, I'll bring it and we'll give away a nice sticker pack here. And look at that new sticker
Oh my
there,
gosh.
Mr. Brad.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I like that.
I mean, he's got that Captain Ray Kelly hat on there.
Yeah, you even
know,
got the
I
hat
don't
on.
I don't have my hat on.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
So,
Yeah,
Brad,
people don't recognize me without my hat.
What structure do you like flying the best down there at Minefield?
Me, I flew my Avata, I think around last year, no, the year before last, and I just kind of flew in between them. I didn't at a slow pace. I don't fly it manually, but mostly my favorite spot to fly, believe it or not, behind the grocery store is a field, but beyond that is a cemetery, and I flew through the cemetery.
Any complaints? Any
No,
complaints?
nobody came out.
Yeah,
and
good
complained.
deal.
What about you,
But no, I
Phillip?
was showing somebody my Avata, and I took them back there to the cemetery, so they just kind of flew it around a little bit. But yeah, I mean, anywhere to fly. I'm not an FPV guy. The Avata 2 is the closest thing I have, or the Neo, and I don't fly those manually. So the structures are fun to watch people flying. You got some maniacs out there that just dive and dive and dive, and they fly like crazy. That's the fun part.
Yeah. Now, Phillip, this town of Brownsville, this is not like a metropolis or anything, right? I mean, it's
No,
No, it's not.
I mean,
not.
There's about
Let's be nice.
4,000 people.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And it's not the richest town either. That's what I'll say.
no, but you know what? It's a unique structure, and just when you see it in the middle of town, it's just amazing that they try to start like something like that now. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, there's no way. There's no way.
So
I mean, he started.
I don't know.
1989.
I can't spell that, Bob. Bob's asked me. I can't spell it.
So I don't know if Phillip, you mentioned this earlier, but Billy climbs all these structures without any type of cabling or straps or body connections, anything. And he uses he's got a couple of cranes that he'll use to haul this stuff up. He'll go up there, get it in place, go back down, move the crane. He's back and forth. Sometimes he gets some help. Just depends on what it is. But most of that stuff has been built by him going up and down those ladders and climbing the structures. One year he was up on top of the church one that he did last year, or year before, wasn't it, Phillip? He was up on top of the church steeple one he did, and he was just standing up there while we were doing minefield. He was working on it while we were there.
And Brad, now let me ask you this: where Chris Hope got his drone stuck last year, there was no getting it. If that's the only way they got it, nobody could have climbed up there, right?
No,
not even Billy. Billy says, "Yeah, he turned and looked at me and went,
Yeah.
I mean,
that rescue was the highlight. I thought it was the highlight when Joe Fodolio got that drone back after many people had tried, and then he did it. That was so cool.
Hey, that Chris Hope would do anything to get attention.
Hope very happy.
Right? Hey, right, Brad?
Well, Chris and Ken left out on the golf cart to go to the fire department. They went to the fire department to see if the fire department can bring their truck out to get it.
Yeah, Bob Casey said the fire department couldn't. Jeremy, welcome in. How you doing out in Vegas?
Jeremy.
The only other way he could have got it out of there is if Billy would have set a crane up over it. And I don't even know if he's got a crane that'll reach that part.
Yeah.
I don't think he does anymore.
No, he don't. I mean, he's got like 3 or 4 cranes.
Wow. Hey guys, we do a little feel good story. Let me get that plan, and that way I got this. I thought this was pretty interesting. Let me see if I can share this. Wait a minute. I don't want to do that.
You do that, I'm gonna be cutting some of these lanyard badges.
Pay attention now.
Yeah, don't cut your finger off, okay?
Oh. Let me watch the feel good story. Sorry, Johnny.
Let's see here. Stop screen, image file, video file. I don't know why it says it don't say share screen.
There's no share screen now?
Did they change something in
Really?
My StreamYard is down at the bottom in the middle.
They took the echo away and gave you.
Hold up. Let's see here. I think I see. I don't know why. I know, man. StreamYard, everybody's been having a little bit of.
How you doing, Chris?
A little.
NB Drones.
How's it going,
Oh,
Chris?
yeah, here we go.
Chris.
All right. Let me get this going here.
Started walking down.
Oh, yeah, I seen this one.
Same path.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Still with the football, still with the long Apache hair. You've met this man before. Only the last time we introduced you, 10 months ago, he was running down Pike, bounding with joy, stopping occasionally to howl. Robert was the guy who threw the football to anyone and everyone. It was his way of connecting to the people of his city, breaking down barriers, and people loved him for it.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Having the football thrown to you by Robert Searles has become a rite of passage in Seattle. It makes people smile. Last summer, he told me about the medicine of playing catch with strangers.
If I see tension, I try and break it with, a good yell or a good throw. And just showing it, breaks up the monotony of the bad feelings of whatever's going on.
Robert brings a light with him, and he takes it all over Seattle. He's been doing it for 25 years. Our story about Robert was seen all over the world. It was watched more than 2 million times.
Wow.
But there is a meanness in our streets, too, a darkness that has gripped our city.
I was just going into the lobby
10 days ago at Wintonia Community Housing, where Robert lives. Something happened.
So I go to the elevator right here. Just about to push the button, and this guy comes in behind me, and he's yelling 6 feet, 6 feet. I just pushed the button, turned around, started to say, I think we only have room for 4 feet. And before I could finish my sentence, he brought his hands up.
The man had a knife, and he started stabbing. He stabbed Robert in the face. A long scar will never let him forget. He stabbed him on his head and in the throat and in the ribs.
Do you think he wanted to kill you?
Yeah, he did. Definitely. Because he came in hard and he came in fast and he wouldn't stop.
How many times were you stabbed?
I was stabbed 13 times.
Robert defended himself. He was able to knock his assailant to the ground before help came.
I fell on the floor and I noticed that my blood wasn't just dripping. It was like if you took a bucket of blood and was pouring it out. And so I grabbed they said, sit down in that chair over here. So I sat down and was holding my head. And then the fire department came in.
He lost half of his blood, but no vital organs had been touched. Robert is a lucky, lucky man.
I know I can't speak for the man. And I hold no animosity towards the man. And that goes along with everything that's happened in this situation, That's what will carry me through for the rest of my days,
The meanness in our city and the darkness of our streets, maybe it too will pass. But one thing is for sure, Robert will pass as long as he's still standing, as long as he has a football. I asked him if what happened has changed his outlook, the way he looks at the world.
I'm still talking to the man upstairs about that one. Those are very questions that can be answered right away. I'm telling everybody, and it stands true to my death, that God wasn't about to let this man take my life, or else he would have brought me home,
Do you still do your yell?
I do, more so than ever. That's to let God know I'm here still, and to thank him for keeping me alive, and I will still find out what his meaning that he wants me to do.
Can I get you to give me one?
After talking to us, he walked away to throw his football and make smiles and cheer up his city. And suddenly, he could take it no more. and he broke into a run, and away he went.
All
Man,
right.
what a story.
All right.
That
What
was a great story.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was.
I mean, I'd say feel good. You know what? It ended. He went through a lot, and you know what? He's back on his feet, and he's making those people in Seattle, man, they have a good time with him. And it was just another recent story about him. So, sometimes we think all is gloom and doom and the way the world is today, but hey, he's out there making the world a better place by just throwing a football.
Yeah.
I like that reporter. He does a lot of great stories. Yeah.
We fly to make things better for us.
Absolutely. Phillip, that's a great point. And Phillip, let me ask you this. Are there any, I know we all go, but do a lot of people show up this event, just like young kids, and are they just some
We have a mixture of everybody. We do have some kids that show up from time to time. The city, I think this year the city is going to show out a little bit more. I sent that newspaper article to you that they wrote in Brownsville newspaper about the event. They're getting the word out more and more. The radio stations there are getting the word out about it. This is a free event. This is come watch all this. This is our future for our kids too. And the other day I commented to the drone I can never say that word. Damn it.
drone advocacy?
That I can never say that word.
I can't spell it, Bob.
I might be able to spell it with spell checker. But I wrote a big long deal about that. It took a while just to sit down and think about these things, and because we really don't, we're constantly on the go.
Yeah,
Constantly on the go. We don't have time to stop and think anymore. We don't sit out on the porch in the evening times and not watch TV, but think, read, think, and stuff like that. Stuff I'm preaching something that I don't even really do. I'll look at my phone all the time. I look at this and do that. I'm a product of this society, and when you fly, all that's gone. My text message can go off, and I'm sorry, I'm flying.
yeah. That whether you're doing an FPV flight is 3 or 4 minutes, or you're doing a Air 3S or something that's just those 10, 15 minutes, and it may only be one flight, one battery, but you feel better about your whole day.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
And the meetups, the big thing about the meetups is I look forward to seeing the people that have been there. We made a lot of good friends over the years now, and I'm sure the same thing goes on at Minefield. And then you meet the new people too that come.
Yeah,
and that's great. It really is.
Well, South Florida Minefield, it's similar, but it's still kind of two different blends of areas, different areas. You're covering more the East Coast, and you're covering these areas down in South Florida from all over the world, which is amazing. We try our best in Brownsville to get, they try to get more people involved. I would love to get Sean over here, Geeks Fauna. I would, he's been wanting to come to some meetups over here.
Phillip, I think it's one of the, and not to listen to South Florida Drone Meetup. I'm not saying it's a camera drone event, but the Minefield is I guess kind of started. Well, I'm saying it was a true FPV event, but it brought a lot of flyers together.
Both groups
more than any other event. I'm not sure Castle Crash. Castle Crash is what, next weekend or the weekend after.
Like 2 weekends after this.
And that's pretty well an FPV event, right?
Oh yeah. But there's some camera drones there, but
gotcha.
I mean it's just in the woods type deal to where more FPV than anything.
Right.
So it's not like a statue, a big steel statue in front of you. Oh, I want to fly that. I want to fly different things. I want to fly FPV. I want to fly GPS. I want to do, all. It's a mix of everything.
Yeah, Bob's right. Yeah, mine feels a mix. FPV,
Hey,
GPS,
guys,
anything.
hashtag fly for fun. Don't have too many entries, but hey, we're gonna give it away. We got almost 36 people in here. So
Well, Shelby Vol flew his fixed wing through minefield at night. So yeah, that was unreal to see him do that.
So
How about
and
RC
guess what?
trucks? There are any RC cars and trucks there or no?
Yes.
Some.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Just like when Alex brings stuff down to South Florida, there's a couple of people that bring things in that field and around
Sure.
Zach,
yeah, we get a mixture of everything.
Yeah, matter of fact, the fixed wing RC club from Birmingham is going to be there.
Yeah, this is going to probably be, you said it earlier, Phillip, it's probably going to be our biggest, it's probably going to be the biggest minefield event because of all the promotion. The town is involved now. They set up a table last year, gave out a few swag goodies for the town. There's one right there.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to be out there again this time. And the mayor will probably come by. There'll be police department. There'll be fire department. There'll be a mixture of everybody there.
Herman, welcome in. Herman, Sergeant Rock.
How you doing, Herman?
Hey, Herman.
That's great.
A live band.
We got a live band.
Bob Casey. Will Bob Casey be doing any dancing? Didn't he do some dancing last year?
He danced last year. Yeah.
He can do a jig. That's for sure.
And Phillip, you're like the DJ there, right?
Yeah. I started
Play the music.
Started about 4 years ago playing music there, and just kept on going every year. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of be away from everybody this year. I'm gonna be in the structure itself, I think. So we'll see how it goes.
Bob says no dancing this year.
Brad, he's fancy. He gets his own little spot, huh? How about that?
He does. And there's something that we can bring up a little bit about that as well. We've talked about it on some of the other shows, and everybody's seen videos. The thing that I really enjoy is everybody starts lining up their canopies all along that area back there in the back, leaving a gap in there for people to take off their drones and maybe ride their e-bikes and stuff through there. But that whole row of canopy tents or whatever is kind of where everybody congregates and sits and drinks and talks, and it's a great time along in there. All the cars are backed up to it. Again, we'll have the waters and stuff like that around there, and people will be bringing waters, and if we run out, we'll go to the store and get some more.
That's what I did last year. I grabbed a buggy at Food Giant, loaded up the buggy with the ice and more water, and wheeled the buggy all the way over to the spot.
Well, last year and the year before, I think it was both the past years, Ken Herron raffled off an e-bike, and I think tickets for maybe $10 a piece. I don't know. And he, of course, they're really nice e-bikes, and somebody gets to go home with an e-bike if you want to partake.
And Brad, Brad, do they do any giveaways or is there any prizes?
Yeah. It is, but it's kind of loose, if you want to call it that. It's I think Ken will give away a whole bunch of stuff that's been donated to him.
Gotcha.
Filters. He's got plenty of filters for today's drones and yesterday's drones. He's always, and it's to give some of that stuff away. He brings stickers. He brings all kinds of good stuff. Yeah. And actually a couple of drones last year, I think, a couple of smaller no-name drones, I think.
Yeah. Well, I may bring a couple T-shirts to give away too. I'm bringing some T-shirts, of course. But yeah, and I know everybody welcomes. We love it's funny because we were talking about that. I know Brad, I said the other day, I used to have nothing but Harley T-shirts. Now I got nothing but drone T-shirts. Well,
I'm the
Marcus
same way.
Crawford,
Same
he
way.
don't mess around. He, some of us got vinyl. Marcus got the fancy shirt.
Yeah, we were talking about that. I got rid of most all my Harley shirts. Now I have like 70 drone shirts. Maybe not that many, but I've got a whole bunch of drone shirts from y'all, and a couple from you, Johnny, a couple from Ray from the South Florida Drone Meetup, and everybody. I've gotten shirts and hats. I've got a whole bunch. I have a hat collection, but it doesn't look like Lon Denard's.
I'm telling you. Oh yeah, and Cam Ray, you got to do a little flying the other day, right? With this.
Well, I had the drone up over my pond, and then a heron came.
Ken Heron?
Oh, look at that! That's heron.
A heron.
Heron.
Yeah.
Was its name?
It was bad. He didn't see me sitting under the gazebo.
Oh, that's cool right there. That's
and he
cool.
was trying to get you fish.
But
yep.
I tell you, they really can wipe out your pond if you're not careful. So
Oh,
I net the pond every night now.
Oh,
I
good.
do.
You doing guard duty, Ray?
Yeah. Gotta go out and check the camera all the time.
sit out there by your pond and smoke a cigar with a shotgun in your hand.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And they're protected. You really, you kill them, you'll get into a lot of trouble, man.
Oh yeah.
You would. Yeah. But,
They make those little boxes where it does bird sounds ever so often. I wonder if that
would be them too. Yeah. And then they got water activated sprinklers, But,
oh, that's true. They do have those now.
Yeah.
The motion activated sprinklers.
Ray, you had some that didn't he get some corridor before?
Oh yeah. They got to be careful with him. Yeah. He came back too, he's been back. Every day he comes back checking.
That's funny.
So,
well, I lost my bird seed to a possum. he opened up the container and bit into it and opened up the lid, got in there and fed himself.
So Brad, you're driving to Matthew.
Yeah. So we talked about this a little bit before the show started. I am now, I couldn't work it out so that my company had work for me out there.
Right.
But I've got some work out in the western part of Virginia next week on Thursday. So I worked it out. So I'm driving my work truck to that job, and then I'm going to leave from there on Thursday afternoon and drive another 5 hours or so, maybe to Nashville, stay overnight, and then I'll be in midday on Friday. But then when I leave on Monday, instead of going all the way back to Richmond, Virginia, I think I'm going all the way to Atlanta, Georgia to do some work out in that area again. I was just out there a week before last week or something. That's all a blur. But I got some work out there. So I'm gonna have my work truck with me. They're gonna pay for most of the gas. So I gotta pay for like one tank. So that'll be a lot cheaper than it's a lot cheaper. And they're gonna pay for one night at a hotel on Thursday night. So because I'm gonna be out working.
You could just use some of that phony money, stick it in there.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. It's funny when I see that money in those ATMs, which I don't have access to them anymore like I used to in my previous jobs. But and I don't want access to them. But when I see the money, I was taught a long time ago when I got in this world, that money, and I'll pull a bill out. This right here. I own this. This is my money. So it's real money. But when I mess with money in an ATM or a cash drawer inside of a bank, it's just a piece of paper.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's just a piece of paper because I do not own it and I don't want to own it because
that's about all that $20 bill is, a piece of paper.
it is, but mine has value. The one that I steal is really a piece of paper, and it does have value, but then you put yourself in a whole new ball game right there.
Yeah, I hear you.
But I was taught way back that money that's not mine is just a piece of paper. So and that's what I got stuck in my brain when I'm holding. Well, that looks like real money right there, but it's not.
Yeah, look at that.
Motion picture purposes. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, motion picture. Guys, hashtag fly for fun.
You can buy that stuff all day long, but I've had
tonight, and we got a nice sticker pack here. You get your Captain Joe's got Captain Joe's just don't don't make stickers. He makes baseball cards. So,
They're fancy.
yeah,
I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
Very
Stuff.
fancy.
Yeah. But Brad, when you're driving around on these jobs, traveling around the country, you bring a drone, right? Do you fly much?
It's kind of it's 50-50. This trip, I was talking to Rick Williamson earlier a couple of days ago, and I told him I'm here in Raleigh where he lives, and I was going to meet up with him, but he's not here, so I won't say any more than that. But I forgot
is he
to
at
bring a drone.
Manfield already?
No,
Yeah. I was just thinking the same thing.
no. Not that I don't know. I don't know where he's at exactly, but
He's eating at Livingston's right now.
he asked me if I had my drone, I think, with me, and I was like, you know what? I completely forgot to put that in my truck before I left. So I told him that when I talked to him, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get my Neo 2 and put it in a case and leave it in my truck at all times.
Yeah.
If my truck gets broken into and it gets stolen, it's very minimal cost.
Yeah.
And if I'll have a drone with me to fly everywhere I go. I don't like to fly in some of these cities and stuff that I go to, even if they do have Class G airspace. But it's just I feel a little uncomfortable doing it when I'm by myself in a new area. But
I feel funny about flying somebody else's drone too.
Yep.
I don't feel comfortable, even though I know I can handle it, no problem. I just, God forbid something happens.
I'd much rather crash mine.
Michael Wright, welcome in, Michael.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, Michael.
Manfield, right?
Yeah,
I think he is.
As far as I know, he's going. Yep.
Let me show y'all Ryan. This is Ryan's sticker right here, and it says "Be an ambassador." So that's pretty.
Yeah, be a drone ambassador. Yep.
Yeah.
That's a nice sticker. That's a real nice sticker.
Yep. And he's going to be at the event, so we're going to be able to see. Hopefully, he's bringing stickers.
Good.
Yep.
Yeah, he sat next to me at Livingston's, and he's a cool guy.
We had a great time. We went to a seafood place over here that's Mendorf's, that's been open I think since like 1937, and had this. It's called thin fried catfish, and believe me, it's pretty good. And Ryan got that, and Captain Joe got a seafood platter. So
nice. That's what I get. I love
a good time. It was a nice flight and meeting. Man, Ryan, I tell you what, he's the kind of guy. And I said it the other night. Just him drive up in a parking lot, and you get a little smarter about drones. He's so knowledgeable. And Ryan is not an attorney. I know a lot of people think that he is or thought that but he is very knowledgeable. The guy down here in Louisiana whose case is pending, he does have an attorney. And Ryan was basically called as an expert witness. So that's
he's an advocate. Advocate?
Yeah,
advocate.
Yeah. See, there's that other word again.
You know what, man? He works hard and he's out there pushing for us and himself. And then we think it only as a hobby, of course. I know, but there's a lot of people that make a living flying drones, and that lifestyle is definitely threatened by what's happening right now. So good to get out there and make that comment. I mean, you can get ChatGPT to help you, and I see Marcus is back in here. John, I don't know if you knew. John Kennedy. If you don't know who John Kennedy is, he's one of our senators here from Louisiana, and he is starting to give them a little hell, saying that he feels like some rights are being violated. So if you want to, if you got a few seconds, Google John Kennedy and watch some of his stuff. And he lives right there in Madisonville on the river where we fly. And I tell you what, he's a go-getter, and he comes up with some great sayings. But
you gotta invite him to come fly with you and Captain Joe.
I'm telling you, I'll tell you what, he may be looking out. He's looking out for everybody right now. But anyway, you know what? Get out there. And I know a lot of people sent the letters and type your letter. And I guess you can use ChatGPT if you want, or just type a sincere letter from your heart about how you feel about what's going on.
Phillip, you did a nice one the other day. I saw yours. Very nice.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, like I said, it took a little bit to write it. because I had to put my thoughts into what all do you do with a drone?
Yeah,
I mean,
no, Phillip, you made some great points because and not to be. There's a lot of. I mean, we think our community it is big. I mean, as far as say the couple hundred people we know here and they go to meetups and stuff, but there's a lot of people on YouTube that you see pop up. I don't know if they're just clickbait material, and I'm not saying they really don't. And I'm not saying they don't know about what's happening or they just trying to get clicks off what's happening. So do your research and watch somebody that you trust. And I mean, some of these guys are saying some things.
Vic Moss. See, I watch Vic, and
Vic, they put up a nice video. Yeah,
that's what got my heart pumping about it. I need to write something.
I wrote what he said. What he said.
Oh, Captain Joe sent a 5-page letter. That's that's.
Wow. It said brief. It said brief on there.
Well, I mean, it's brief if you start reading it on Monday and finish it Tuesday.
Not in your briefs. Brief.
All right, guys. Let me get this. Let me get this StreamYard giveaway tool pulled up here, and let's see. We got 16 entries. I'll give you a few seconds to hashtag fly for fun if you got in about a 2, or if you win it and you don't have it and you want to give it to somebody that has one, just let me know. And we'll give this away. And if I'm going to Minefield, if you're coming, I'll bring it, and then we'll draw for this sticker pack with this Brad Alston sticker in here is worth a lot of money if you bring it to the casino.
It's going for big bucks on eBay right now.
Yeah.
Oh man, and I actually threw one of Captain Joe's. Captain Joe got a new sticker, so we'll throw that in. All right, let's hit. Nobody else is in it, I don't think.
Yep, and just a reminder, everybody.
Not numbers, guys.
Hashtag.
I'm sitting there looking over the chat, and I see Marcus put down a number, and I went, no, not a number.
Man, I hope. Hey, man,
what'd you say it was? Hashtag fly for fun.
Hashtag fly for fun. Yeah.
Hey, so just a reminder, anybody that's in the chat, make sure you bring your stickers.
Brad wins it.
Oh no!
All right, here we go.
If I win it, I'm giving it to somebody else.
Hey, wait a minute! It's just me and Lloyd right now.
Good luck, everybody.
Let's see who wins it. My name is in there only for.
No, there you go.
Hey. TJ
is very lucky. He is.
Congrats.
Does TJ have an about a 2? Does TJ have an about a 2?
TJ, do you have about a 2?
I think he does.
I think he's got
All right, here we go. This is for the sticker pack. Here we go.
Good luck, everybody. We'll see if he can bring it for Phillip to win.
TJ said he does not have about a 3.
David.
Congratulations, David.
Yeah, and
David.
Phillip. Hey, Phillip. When I come, don't worry. I'll hit you up. But I'll have a bunch of stickers and anybody. Yeah, anybody, Brad. I know.
Well, I need to fill my board up. I'm thinking about getting a bigger board for Minefield and bringing one for Minefield for that.
What was that? Okay, I'm sorry. Well, look, guys, we've been right at an hour, and I want to thank y'all so much. I think it gave some people some answers about Minefield. And of course, Phillip, if anybody got any questions, I'm sure they can text you or call you. And
yeah.
Brad, same way. And what?
I'm gonna make a prediction right now. You guys are gonna have an awesome time at Minefield. No doubt in my mind about it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping to do some live stuff. I'm not sure when, but sometime during the daytime, having a couple of live feeds.
For those that have come in late that didn't see it, but this is the lanyard badge that if I have your name will be on it, just like Bob Casey's right here.
Thank you, Marcus.
And if I don't have your name, I'm bringing blanks, so we'll write your name in with Sharpie, and everybody will get one of these until I run out. I don't know how many I've got, but until I run out.
Yeah, good. So. Well, people look forward to that. It's a great souvenir. I got them all hanging up right here in my T-shirt.
Something to carry home. Yep. Yeah. And I mean, this is from South Florida, but yeah, something to take. I'm hoping I didn't call it out, but I have not had time to make my maker coins that I do for Minefield. It's different than the ones for South Florida. I'm gonna try to put something together, but I only have one weekend left, and that's this weekend. So,
And I'm the same way. I was making these SD card holders.
Yeah, Brad, if you could get us the file, we could help you maybe print some too. I don't know, So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I'll think about that. Yep.
Ray, who you got tomorrow night on your show?
Nobody's scheduled. We're gonna have an open forum again.
I got you.
Have some people join from the chat. So.
Yeah, 2 weeks from tonight, we'll do. I say we'll do Minefield videos. We'll do viewer videos. But I'm hoping we'll have a lot of Minefield videos. But it doesn't have to be Minefield. So
hey, I can come back on. And we can. I can come back on if you want us back on again.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll do a little wrap up show on that, and the way it works, it's kind of it's kind of off that week. So we'll do viewer videos and Minefield videos. So yeah, that'll be fun. All right. Well, I want to thank y'all again. Brad, I'll give you a few seconds to say your goodbyes.
Yeah, no, it's been great. Thank you for having me as always. And I enjoy this and I look forward to seeing everybody. Like I said in the chat earlier, it's going to be like a family reunion like it is at all the other meetups that I've been to. I'm the big social guy and the photo bomber and et cetera, et cetera. So I'm going to be there. I'm going to have fun and you'll see me many times, I'm sure.
Yeah. Phillip?
Going to be a blast as always. I'm really happy to be going again, being able to go again and everything. Johnny, thank you so much. I mean, I appreciate it, man. It's not, and this is your first year. I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
Right when you told me that, I could have sworn you were there one year.
No,
I could have sworn when you said it was the first time.
Phillip told me he started crying when he heard you were coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. He came up. Yeah, okay. All right, Ray. Thank you, Ray. Ray, what you got planned for the next couple of days?
Yep, I plan on hopefully being able to go with Rob on maybe fly with him this weekend.
Gotcha.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, have a great night. And no other show. Bill Thomas hadn't been doing a show, so I don't guess there's anything on after us. But hey, check the if you want to send that letter to get that letter in. And hey, fight for our hobby here. It's definitely threatened right now, but
yes.
So everybody have fun and have a great night. And thanks so much.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night,
everybody.
Thank y'all.
Good seeing
Fly
everybody
safely
in the chat. Good night. Bye.